Hi, my name is Travis Jeffords. I'm a licensed mental health counselor in the Triad, the father of two young girls, and I work with new dads who are adjusting to fatherhood. There are a lot of resources out there for new moms. I know in the 2 days that my wife and I were in the hospital with our youngest daughter, she was probably asked 10 times questions about her mental health. Mothers have access to specialized support groups and social workers and postpartum doulas, and that's great. They absolutely need and should get all of those critical supports, and I'm so glad they're out there and available to moms. And dads also need support too. It doesn't mean you're weak or you're not a real man because you should be able to handle it by yourself. It might be hard because it's actually just really hard. Parenthood is a big transition for everyone in the family. I remember driving home from the hospital for the first time, and it was just me and my wife and this tiny baby. And I was like, wait, you mean you're just sending us home totally on our own? Nobody's checking up on us or anything? Is this even legal? Because it doesn't feel like it should be. Research shows that the birth of the first child is actually the most stressful time a family will ever experience. You're going through something really intense, and it makes sense if you're experiencing uncomfortable emotions right now. You could find yourself getting angry and frustrated, blowing up at your partner and even the baby. You could be feeling incompetent, like you're struggling to make even basic decisions. You could be feeling neglected or worried about your relationship with your partner. Or you could feel nothing at all, just kind of numb. And even if the baby hasn't come yet, it's still a lot to deal with, just knowing that your life is about to change forever. And maybe you're not sure if you're up to the task, or you're afraid you're going to turn out like your dad. Counseling can help you work through these issues and become the best father you can be. If you've never been to therapy before and you're not really sure what it's like, or you're wondering if it's for you, that's perfectly normal. Or maybe your wife or partner sent you here and they keep telling you you need to go, and maybe a part of you wonders if it would help, but there's a part of you that's still kind of hesitant. That's normal too. Every counselor is a little different, and honestly, what I do with every client is different too. But here's what you could expect if we work together, just to give you an idea of what counseling is like. We would meet either in person in my office in Winston-Salem or virtually, whatever works best for you. For some dads, they really want to get out of the house, and it feels good to go somewhere else, even if it's just for an hour. And honestly, most moms are very happy to let their partner get out of the house if it's to go see a counselor. For other dads, leaving the house right now feels impossible. So it's easier to just go to the bedroom, shut the door, and jump on the computer for a virtual session for an hour. Whatever works best for you is great, and you can even change week to week based on what feels right. We would start by just getting to know each other a little bit, and together we would come up with some goals that we wanted to work towards in our time together. You could share as much or as little as you want to about what you want to. We would go at your pace and go as deep as you feel comfortable going when you feel comfortable going there. You would experience what it's like to be with someone who's confidential, non-judgmental, understanding, and comfortable talking about hard things. And honestly, that can be really different from the way you've experienced guys, even your own friends, interacting with you in the past. We might talk about real, practical, concrete things you could do to help you feel better. We might talk about your relationship with your partner and how that's changing, but we'll also spend time talking about really unpleasant emotions that you're dealing with. Anger, frustration, bitterness, anxiety, loneliness, sadness, guilt, worthlessness, maybe fleeting suicidal thoughts. Whatever it is, we can talk about it, figure out what's really going on, and you could even experience freedom from some of those past emotions in your life that are affecting your emotions to this day. You're going through a lot, it makes sense, and it's okay to talk to someone about it. When you're ready, feel free to contact me for a free 20-minute consultation where I can answer any questions you may have, and we can figure out together if we'd be a good fit for one another.